Pisces, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Blends. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you real quick, just to check on you. I really want to know who's triggering you, what's triggering you at this time. You know, I really do feel like there's some triggers around. Some of you are being triggered in regards to drinking. Some of you are being triggered to drink. Some of you, I'm not even, I'm going to be real with you, I'm not even convinced that you're trying to stop. You may say that you're trying to stop. I'm not so convinced that you are. Um, I feel like you have some tightening up to do in your life in regards to having peace. Having peace within having harmonious relationships, having peace within your relationships. This could literally be in regards to a Libra, because I heard Libra immediately, so somebody could be dealing with a Libra. This could be like I heard Libra because it's 7th house energy, and that being that harmonious energy, you know, bringing harmony to your relationships. I feel like an Aries is really chatty, and Aries is really chatty, and Aries is saying a lot, complaining a lot, talking a lot, chatting. You could be communicating with them. I feel like you get triggered by getting ignored. You get triggered when you get abandoned. You get triggered when you get ignored. When you get forgotten. When someone keeps it short. When someone forgets to make you a priority. How the fuck you're not gonna make me a priority? Like I'm important. It triggers you somehow in a big way. I want to pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have in regards to what or who is triggering them at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I should thank you, Spirit. I really feel like there's a lot of chaos. When I tried to get up in your energy earlier and do your reading, there was a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, a lot going on in the background, you know, a lot of obstacles. And then I just saw stand your ground anyway. You can get really triggered by your children. Someone gets really triggered by, you get really triggered by your children, or you get really triggered by someone who has a lot of children. Heavy on this energy of getting triggered by your children, though. When they come in while you're trying to get some work done, while they come in when you're trying to get some artwork done, or somebody's children, your stepchildren. For some of you, this is heavy on this energy of somebody working from home, or someone just trying to have alone time, someone trying to work, unwind after work, someone just wanting to be loved on. You get really triggered by somebody else's children, somebody else having children that you want attention from. You can't get attention from them because they have to pay attention to their children. This triggers you. When you want to work, when you want to get some work done, your children are making a noise or distracting you, asking questions, not respecting your space, touching your shit. Someone gets really annoyed. Like, yo, your boundaries, your boundaries, your boundaries get violated. You get triggered. Like, your bubble space is a real thing for you. You don't always like to be touched. Don't fucking touch me. Some of you, I'm not judging. I'm trying to work through the energy. You know? Right, positive movement forward. Like, shit just stops. I can't work like this. I can't fucking function like this. Heavy on this energy for some of you, and then it brings disharmony, or people feel unloved, or people feel pushed away, and that's not your intention. They just have to understand. Like, sometimes you're really sensitive when you can get super, like, some of you get really like this when your crown chakra is open. For some of you, you're dealing with someone. This is you, High Priestess. See, you're Pisces. I say this all the time, which I love doing your readings now, because it's not just your Piscean energy, but it's the High Priestess archetype. So your fucking readings be for psychics too. Somebody's crown chakra is super open. They're super sensitive. Like, you can't move forward with this person because they're too distracted with the information that's coming in through their crown chakra. Someone never closes it. I also feel like this positive movement forward out here in reverse, like you feel really triggered about by getting rejected, or you feel really triggered by not being able to see something through to completion. Someone who you were close with at one point in time is extremely distant somehow, and you don't understand how or why it triggers your abandonment issues, or if this has become a pattern. The moon is so beautiful. My curtain is down, and I saw it through the curtain. Oh my goodness. You need to go sit up under the moon. You need to go release up under the moon. I just caught that out of nowhere. I have to pull my curtain back so that I can see it. You get really triggered. You get really triggered when you can't see something through to the end, or someone that you put in a lot of effort for, or you think you put in a lot of effort for, because some of you, there's something about this energy of thinking that you've done more than you actually have. Meanwhile, this is not to say that you haven't done a lot, but you think you've done more for someone than you actually have, and so you get really resentful when they don't appreciate you like you think that they should, but you haven't done nearly as much as you think that you have. This could be a lot for you. This could be a lot more than you do for most people, or you may give them special treatment, and that's why you take it personally. But it really is your ego talking. What the fuck? Spirit is loud right now. Spirit is doing a lot with you. I mean, you're the high priestess. You Pisces. I don't even gotta pull cards for you, beloved. I just don't. Period. You take things really personal. You take people's quietness really personal. You take being ignored really personal. You take someone taking forever to get back to you really personal. You're ready to collect. You take someone not paying you really personal. People not paying you will trigger you. People acting like there's something about people not respecting the way to get to you, your process. It's people being really informal, people dealing with you as if you're just playing, as if this is not your profession, as if you're not a professional. And whatever the field is, you take it really personal. It makes it hard for you not to show your shadow. You try your best not to show your shadow. Meanwhile, the truth of the matter is that you're doing yourself a disservice. You try to quiet it or ignore it, and then it explodes. Then you explode. You're not. I just feel like you let lower thoughts really come in and tell you things about someone or about people in particular. And new beginning. You get to invite new thoughts in if you like. You get to transform this if you like. I really don't think, it's like this, right? It's like this. Perfect example. My mother was just telling me, she's really mad at her friend, the Aquarius. There could be something there, you with the Aquarius. But she's really mad at her friend, the Aquarius, because the Aquarius forgot to reach out to her on her birthday. Now, this woman has been her friend for fucking years, since I was a child. These two love each other. And I had to really say to her, now, this is someone that you really love who has forgotten to hit you up on your birthday. I know that could be hard for you and make you emotional, make you really upset. But really think about what you're saying to me. Someone who loves you that much and has known you that long forgot you on your birthday. She very well may be going through something. Reach out to her and make sure that she's okay first. If you reach out to her and you make sure she's okay first, then and she is indeed okay, then you get mad. It turns out the lady was really going through something. Her friend is really going through something. So I say this to say you may really get triggered when someone is quiet, or when someone can't get back to you. They could be really busy. They could be really overwhelmed. I feel this energy of being really overwhelmed on the other end of you taking, on the other end of what you feel is someone ignoring you. Someone is on the other end really overwhelmed. So I know that you're triggered on your end by being ignored or being put on the back burner, not being made a priority, or, not always being able to come first. But that doesn't mean that you're not important to someone. It just means that someone has a lot on their plate that they haven't learned to manage yet, to balance yet. I'm sure you're not the only one feeling like that in regards to whoever you're dealing with. It doesn't feel personal. It doesn't feel malicious. This could be someone who cares about you a great deal. Pisces, don't sleep. Right, memories of love. Don't forget how much love this person has for you. Don't forget how, you know what I'm saying? There's something about forgetting how, right. There's something about forgetting how much love someone has for you. Or you have for someone. This conflict and defeat out here in reverse. I just really feel like don't let them thoughts beat you up. Them lower force thoughts beat you up, yo. Have you out here, right, you can beat them. You are stronger than them. This is, again, goes with this shadow out here in reverse. This happens when you neglect your shadow. When you love on your shadow, and you acknowledge its pain, you acknowledge the triggers, you hold space, you get to the root of it, you do the fucking work. You know this, Pisces. You know this, High Priestess. When you do this shit, yo, then your shadow doesn't attack you. Y'all walk hand in hand, but you haven't freed this part of yourself. There's a lot of compartmentalizing your pain, looking away from it, trying to be of service to others, you know, and that shadow be attacking the shit out of you, be really pacing in the cage that you put it in, you know, getting more and more vicious by the day, and showing no love to people who love you very much, you know. Avoid the devil. This is the devil card out here in reverse. Avoid the devil with emotional loss out here. Avoid these lower vibrating thoughts telling you whatever. People don't love you. People don't fuck with you. They don't appreciate you. They don't support you. Or they're not. This is why you shouldn't do this. This is why you shouldn't do that. This is why you need to drink. This is why you need to smoke. This is why you need to eat. This is why. Some of you about it's a lot. Too much for me to do in this particular reading. So I'm going to leave it here because I've already gone over. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.